Perfect conditions for working at Project Nigel all day. I've run out of milk. It's taken me a while to decide what to do today. Yes. 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 Youth. I think I need to take this thing out of there. It's a resistor for the fan blower. Resistor for the electric fan. Having spent ages last week trying to figure out why the cooling fan won't come on, I asked people on my forum for advice. I then received some advice which I was very grateful for. I then forgotten to do anything about it. I've lost the cable with the plug on it down the front of the car somewhere. Can't get it out. Yeah, that's where having a bit of creative ingenuity comes in handy. Didn't work. Second attempt at Project Hook device. And there we have it. There's the plug that I lost. Creativity and ingenuity triumph over my own stupidity. So, unless I've misunderstood something here, what I need to do is bypass this or replace it. I haven't got one, of course. Why would I? All I need to do is find a plug similar to that, like a male end of that. Deep down in the dungeon, searching through my plugs. Deep down in the dungeon, searching through my... No, that's not right. That was unsuccessful. I've often wondered why you need a different plug for every different thing. But not for long, because you soon realise that if everything had the same plug, you could plug the wrong things in. Meow. Meow. Not finding the correct plug doesn't stop me from continuing. Snipped pieces of wire bypass job just to see if it works. That didn't work either. Why is it not working? It didn't make any sense at all. Still nothing. And this fan definitely works. So I've unplugged the fan, which should normally just kick it straight in. I've bypassed the resistor, and I've checked the fuses and the relays, and they're fine. And I've plugged into the top an electric fan that I know works because I tested it straight to a battery. What else is there left to do? Well, what manner of bodgery is going on under here? I don't feel there's anywhere else to turn, but my curiosity is still urging me to try things out. Just as well for the mechanics next door. I'd already unplugged the ECU, started taking the battery tray out, ready for the fuse box to have a look under there to see what kind of breakage was going on, when one of the chaps next door caught my eye. Turns out there's one more thing to look at. That thing there. A solution, but not actually a conclusion. That was as far as I got before I had to go. But that's not the end of the video for today. No. This is a chap called Mick, just coming into my yard right now. And he's buying some Rover parts from me for the Drive Tribe Rover 25. Hello Mick.
Hi Paul, how are we doing?
I'm alright. How about you?
Excellent.
How about me?
I think you're doing well.
I'm alright. How are you? Just have a little wander around his Escort van. When was the last time you saw one of these? Well, for me it was probably only a couple of weeks back. Looks a bit like an RS turbo van to me, but I know it's not. But there's nothing wrong with looking like it. It's a bit empty in the back of there. Why isn't it loaded up with stuff?
No stereos yet. It's coming.
Good.
And then wrapped them with leather.
That is impressive. I like the seats as well, actually.
Yeah.
And I do find the automatic gearbox quite a quirky feature.
Yes.
Right, Mick, what are you doing here today?
Right, I've come to see Paul for some Rover parts.
That's me.
We're building a Rover 25 for Mick at Drive Tribe. It was his original car, his first car that he had when he was driving.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you've seen that one. We found it abandoned on an army base in Edinburgh. So Mick asked me, would you restore it, put it back on the road to totally original, and then we're going to auction the van away on eBay and give the proceeds to a military charity, as it was owned by a couple of military guys. So that's what we're going to do.
Excellent.
Yeah. Excellent.
Excellent indeed. We've got some parts for Mike here, or Mick, or Mike, or Michael, or whatever you want to be called.
There's only my mother that calls me Michael.
Right, and that is it. It is a rear front subframe.
Yeah.
And then a couple of rear lamps as well.
And a stabiliser.
Oh, and a gentlemanly, he's picked up the oily bit, so
Yeah.
I shall get the lamps.
No problem.
Good news.
That is the end of the video. You can switch it off now if you like. Switch it off.
Cheer up, mate.